6月27号，夏季达沃斯在天津拉开帷幕。匈牙利外交与对外经济部部长西雅尔多彼得率团出席。参加完夏季达沃斯后，西雅尔多飞抵深圳参访新能源企业。时隔4年，他再次接受深圳卫视专访。匈牙利被称作最西边的东方国家和最东边的西方国家，面临着美国的压力，但毫不屈服。由于仗义直言，西雅尔多也经常出现在中国舆论场中。他这趟中国之行有何感悟？对中欧关系有何见解？对俄乌冲突有何观察？来看专访。
Mr. Minister, good morning. It's good to see you again. I still remember our last interview is on during the CIIE 2019 in Shanghai, right?
Thank you so much for inviting me again.
Yeah, welcome to Shenzhen. So is this your first time in Shenzhen?
Yeah, actually, I have paid a number of visits to China, to different cities and locations, but this is the first time ever I'm in Shenzhen. I was in the neighborhood in Hong Kong 3-4 times. I also visited Macau. We came because of economic reasons, with the willingness to expand the economic and investment cooperation between the Shenzhen area and Hungary. You know, there's one very important thing in common, which is the automotive industry that plays an important role in our economy and in Shenzhen's economy as well.
I know you were going to visit BYD this afternoon, right? So do you think there's a room to expand the cooperation between BYD and the Hungary company?
Yeah, we already have a wide-ranging cooperation between BYD and Hungary, and BYD has been present already. BYD produces electric buses in Hungary, and they are pretty successful not only in production but in sales as well, given the fact that they have a 42% share of market in Hungary when it comes to electric buses. You know, we have a strategy now, or an action plan based on which we are changing the combustion buses to electric buses to all municipalities above the population of 25,000.
在接受深圳卫视专访当天，西雅尔多还参观了2家深圳企业，比亚迪和新旺达电池公司。比亚迪当天也同步宣布了新的海外投资计划，将在匈牙利北部小城福特投资100亿匈牙利福林，约合人民币2.1亿元，建立一家电池组装厂。首轮投资将为匈牙利创造100个就业岗位。西雅尔多表示，这项投资标志着中国在匈牙利电动公交车方面取得了绝对的市场领先地位，助力匈牙利在欧洲电动汽车转型中发挥更大主导作用。
4 top 10 electric battery manufacturers have already committed themselves to Hungary, and BYD has a smaller location there where they assemble the batteries. But we do hope that just like other Chinese investors, they will continue to expand their presence while increasing the technological standards and increasing the number of jobs and increasing the capacities themselves.
So I just mentioned our last interview was done in 2019 Shanghai, and after the 4 years, what new developments have you seen between the trade cooperation of China and Hungary?
So actually, the trade has increased twofold since we have last time met. The trade volume between China and Hungary has reached 13 billion euros, which has never been the case before. What is even more important for us is that the Chinese investors have brought the most investments into Hungary in a year in 2020. And according to the figures of this year already, Chinese companies will be the largest investors of this year as well. That's for sure now.
100年未有之大变局加速演进，国际局势风高浪急，全球经济复苏乏力，欧洲深受俄乌冲突外溢效果之害，但中匈贸易合作始终向前推进。西雅尔多认为，背后的根本原因是，匈牙利对包括中国企业家在内的投资者保持开放，欢迎中国企业扎根匈牙利。
Clear aim when it comes to economic policy is to increase the presence of the Chinese investors in Hungary. You know, unlike some other European colleagues, We do not look at China as neither a threat nor a risk. We look at China as a huge opportunity. For us, the cooperation with Chinese companies has brought a lot of benefit.
过去一段时间，受内外部因素影响，欧洲出现呼应美国脱钩断链的杂音，近日又改成所谓去风险。欧盟日前发布的欧洲经济安全战略文件也使用了去风险的说法，暗示要减少对中国经济的依赖。西雅尔多对此表示反对，他强调，全球化已经不可逆转，在新能源等新经济领域，中欧有竞争，但互补性同样很强。
When it comes to the structure of European economy, you see that the backbone of it is the automotive industry. And there have been some political decisions made in the last decade pushing the European automotive industry to electromobility. But one thing was forgotten, actually, that an electric car cannot operate without an electric battery. So therefore, the capacities to build electric cars are there in Europe, but the capacities to produce electric batteries are here in China. So therefore, there's a must for the European economy to cooperate with the Chinese, because if this does not take place, then the major European industry, the automotive, will commit a suicide, basically. And there are, especially the Western European countries, who would like to recognize that. They are speaking about decoupling, de-risking, isolating the Chinese economy from Europe, although that would be really stupid because that would give a knockout to the European economy.
欢迎回来。应马英九文教基金会邀请，来自北京大学、清华大学、复旦大学、武汉大学、湖南大学5所大陆高校的37名师生，15号至23号赴台交流。行程第2日，大陆师生访问团抵达台中，参访捷安特自行车文化探索馆。选择这家企业有何深意？接下来的行程还有哪些安排？来看报道。
大陆师生团来台第2天，一早来到台中捷安特自行车的文化探索馆参访。参访行程呢，大概是1个半小时。
台媒称，学生抵达现场时，个个身着正装，面带笑容，有礼貌地向媒体记者挥手打招呼。捷安特隶属于台湾巨大集团，是世界各地骑行爱好者所熟知的品牌，被誉为台湾之光。与此同时，捷安特在大陆也得到良好发展。自1992年进军大陆以来，目前捷安特在大陆拥有5个工厂、2000余家经销服务网点。2004年2月，捷安特被国家工商行政管理总局商标局评为驰名商标称号，是第一个获此殊荣的台湾品牌。深圳卫视记者注意到，马英九本人也酷爱骑行运动，他自己曾经多次参访捷安特。此外，马英九执政时期，两岸签署海峡两岸经济合作框架协议，其中也特别将自行车整车及零件纳入，产生很大效应，使得相关出口呈倍数增长。台湾世新大学副校长李公勤在接受深圳卫视记者采访时表示，捷安特的成功离不开大陆市场。
对台湾的产业来说的话，大陆一定是一个最重要的市场。当时捷安特成功的打开了跟欧美之间的市场之后，他就进军中国大陆。我们都知道的，因为大陆的人口很多，而且消费能力很强，所以捷安特一贯的把他当年很成功的在欧美开拓市场的经验，同样复制于中国大陆，也获得很好的成效。这也代表这个企业是两岸一家亲，双方的合作才能够开创出如此好的效果。
马英九基金会执行长肖旭曾提到，他在与大陆学生的交流中，得知很多大陆的同学都说自己从小就知道捷安特，也骑过捷安特自行车，所以今天都感到非常兴奋。
我作为一名理工科的学生，还是对这方面比较感兴趣，也收获很多。
肖旭曾表示，希望这次访问只是一个开始，未来每年都能够推动两岸年轻人互访，多交流就会降低冲突的可能性。